So I also I work in a hospital. I work in a very busy level one trauma hospital ER. I work in the emergency room. So I've seen the aftermath, the collateral damage, if you will, of the pandemic in drinking and the alcohol problems. I see women come through in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, and their livers are shot. They need either transplants or they have alcoholic hepatitis. Um, that it's we're going to be seeing over the next few years a lot of health issues from alcohol.
Mm,
At any given time, I swear, it's a good part of our ER is just filled with mental health problems, people depressed, suicidal, anxiety, and alcohol. People coming in, drunk or wanting help. It's real and it's not talked about. Yes, COVID was real, but thankfully now it is getting better. We had zero COVID patients in the ER the other night, but we had 25 people there for mental health and alcohol.
mm.
So it's, and I'm seeing it where they will need, women will need, a transplant, and it's just sad and it's not talked about enough. And that's why um, I tried to bring those statistics and talk about, alcohol doesn't just ruin your life because of things that you do that are stupid or you feel hungover. It's literally, it is slowly killing you. And you don't want to look back in 5, 10 years and then tell you, you know, that you have whatever health issues from your drinking that it's too late to fix. So stop now and you can fix and reverse a lot of the damage that has already been done.
And I salute you for number one, working during this chaotic pandemic. Number two, getting sober during this crazy chaotic pandemic and being able to maintain that sobriety during this crazy chaotic pandemic. And you're absolutely correct. I do believe that I said something about that at the beginning of this pandemic, that there will probably be more alcoholics that just came out of nowhere because now they are at home. Now they're able to work on a computer. They can have a cup that can look like coffee and be
Hmm.
alcohol instead, or a can like that and they think it might be a soda can, it could be alcohol. So yeah, I mean, I do believe that the numbers of, like you said, those having health issues probably will increase over the next couple of years, if not will. But yeah, it's sad. Oh, but yeah, I truly commend you. I truly commend you, definitely, from working during that time, because I can just imagine, with all of whatever you have to deal with the day to day, what you see, what you experience,
Hmm.
and then you come home and you got to deal with that. So I thank you for sharing that. I really do appreciate it, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I just think it definitely needs to be known. Yeah, like I know the drinking in the pandemic, I feel like it was a blessing in disguise for me a little bit because it ramped up my drinking a lot. It escalated very quickly, where maybe it wouldn't have happened for another few years,
Mm,
because we were under a lot of stress, because of the pandemic. So I was drinking more. Like I said, I drank after work in the morning. So maybe it wouldn't have gotten, and I wouldn't be sober yet. Maybe it would have taken me a few more years. So for me, I thankfully halfway through, I was able to recognize and change it. And not everybody's as lucky, but
yeah,
yeah.
that's dope.